Hi guys, welcome to the announcement video for TBR Trail, The Quest.
Ooh.
As you can probably tell from the title, this is not another round of Tales from Two Trails. I've created a whole new game and I will put it on the screen now so you can see the main board. There are more boards in this game. This is the main one. So in this video, I just want to tell you a bit about the aim of the game, what the idea of the whole game is, how you play it, what all the squares mean, who the teams are, everything. This is going to be all information. So if you're looking for a specific bit of information, then there should be chapters along the screen, or I've timestamped it basically, so it should be sectioned out for you to pick the bit of information that you want. So yeah, let's get started. I'm very, very excited. We haven't played the game for ages. When did we finish Tales from Two Trails?
Was it August last year? September?
Yeah, September maybe.
September.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Sorry guys, this has taken me longer than I thought it was going to. Okay, right, so the aim of TBR Trail, The Quest, you and your team have to visit all 5 locations on the board in order to find 5 different magical objects that the Queen of the Land is seeking.
Ooh, who's the Queen? Is that me?
It is not you.
Oh.
No. She is offering up a prize of 10,000 friars for the first person to bring her all 5 objects.
Is that 10,000 frying pans?
10,000 frying pans. No, friars is the currency of this land.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
fine. Chips.
Chips.
She could have just called them
10,000
chips.
chips.
10,000 chips.
The objects that she's seeking are a sword that belongs to the army of Edmund, the Elephant King, an enchanted purple toadstool,
Uh-huh.
one of Sour Cat's grimoires,
One of who be what's it do be what?
one of Sour Cat's grimoires. Who
Who's-
is Sour Cat? I'm not too sure who Sour Cat is.
No.
But this is just what
I
the
don't
Queen
know.
seeks.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What's his grimoire?
It's a magical book.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
A bottle of portent potion.
Right.
Yep.
That belongs to Pirate Pete?
Nothing belongs to pirates here.
Oh, that's not fair. Edmund's in it. Where's Pierre got? Where is Pierre, by the way? You've stolen him. She's still got Pierre in her
Where's
house.
Pierre? And finally, some coral from the river garden. Along the way, you will encounter challenges that you will have to then try and complete throughout the month, i.e. reading prompts, and you'll have to try and gain as many points as you can in order to beat your rival team that month.
Mm.
Once you have found all 5 items, you will finish the race by heading to the finish square, which is at the top of the board in the centre.
On the main board.
On the main board, and that will be the end of the game. And whoever gets there first is the winner. So this time around, it is not me versus Mum and you guys.
No,
We're not
because
doing that.
we're a team.
We're a team this month.
Yeah.
We're a team this time. Let me tell you a little bit about our team first, and then I will let you know who our opponents are.
Okay.
So me and Mum are going to be heading up Team Azrays. So Azrays are fairies that live in ponds at the very bottom of the pond.
Can we not? They're a bit like water nymphs, so they're kind of
Yeah.
cute. What do you mean they're in the bottom of the pond?
Well, isn't that what you told me? They
I
live
don't
in
say
ponds.
They live at the bottom of the pond. They're not like bottom pond feeders, are they? They're cuter than that.
Anyway, we are going to be heading up Team Azrays, and we are going to be playing as Bea.
Bea.
Yeah, that's what I've decided that her name will be.
Oh, it's a her. Okay. So we're
Bea.
Bea. Beia. Bea. So Bea is on a mission to win the quest so that she can get the prize of money so that they can rebuild their underwater town where they live, because unfortunately there was a giant eel that came in and he smashed all their little houses to pieces.
Sad.
It is quite sad. It is quite sad.
Yeah.
So she's got a very good reason for wanting to win.
Yeah, she has. The thing about Azrays is that they have an innate fear of light, and so the reason Bea was chosen for this quest is because she actually, for some reason, doesn't mind light. She likes light. She always used to get caught trying to sneak away from her city to go and sit out in the moonlight and bathe in the moonlight. And so when this quest came up, she volunteered, put herself forward, wants to go and try and win this money for her community. So we're Team Azray, and we want to help Bea complete her quest to save her city. So the team that ourselves and Bea are going to be racing against are going to be the Centaurs.
Oh, they're a bit scary, aren't they, the Centaurs?
They're much bigger than Azrays.
Are they half man, half... What's a centaur? Half
horse?
man, half horse, goat?
Half man, half horse.
Goat?
Not goat. I don't think so. Yeah, it's that.
That's a horse, is it?
That's a centaur.
Okay.
That's not a horse.
Right, what's that saying?
The body of a man.
Lower body and... oh, no, it is a horse. Okay, it's not a goat.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know
Centaurs.
what you're thinking of. Fawn?
Oh, he was in the Lion, the Witch and... Oh, a fawn.
Goat man.
Goat man.
They're not good. The Centaurs aren't going to like us making fun of them.
We're not making fun.
Already.
I'm just clarifying. I didn't know. It took me by surprise.
Right, so the Centaurs are going to be headed up by Amy from A-Star Reads and her mum, Sharon.
Yay!
Which I am very excited about. We are going head-to-head, mother and daughter.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys as well, whichever team you end up on.
You're going to be on a team of either really strong, powerful centaurs or tiny little...
Both have advantages,
tiny
and disadvantages.
Flying things that live under the water.
Okay, so I'm going to link down to Amy and her mum's announcement video in the description. So please do, after watching this video, go and check out their announcement video and find out a bit about them and why they want this prize fund. Cool.
Yeah, that'll be good. Ooh, centaurs. Ooh.
So how can you join a team? So essentially, because we both want the teams to be as equal as possible, we're going to do what I did last time, which is you guys are going to sign up and then we are going to assign you to a team, and it's going to be random. It will be back and forth. This person's on Centaurs, this person's on Azray, etc. But the difference is this time is that instead of writing in the comments that you'd like to join in, if you could add your name to the sign-up sheet, which is on a Google sheet or Google form in the description, and I will also give it to Amy to add to her description as well, then you can sign up there and then we will assign you to one of the teams. There should also be a link to a team sheet as well in the description, so once you have signed up you can go on the team sheets and then find out which team you're on. Or if you are either in the Discord already, that was one made for Tales from Two Trails, I'm going to carry on using that Discord, or if you wanted to join the Discord you can find the link down in the description, and in there I will also be assigning you to your teams and there will be a private team chat in there as well. So you don't have to do Discord, but if you do it will be easy to see your teams and your teammates. If you just want to do YouTube, click on the team sheets in the description. Obviously, like as you guys sign up, I will be trying to assign teams as soon as possible, so there may be a bit of a delay from you signing up to you being assigned to an actual team, but it should happen fairly quick, hopefully.
As long as they all know before we do the first round.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, exactly. So we've actually decided to run this as a live show every single month because me and Mum are in England, Amy and her mum are in America. It would just be a lot easier just to play the game online, which is why I've computerized the game. So basically we're going to go live every single month on a Sunday while we're playing the game, and then you guys will be able to chat in the comments. And the way that the game has been designed this time is there's going to be a lot more kind of interaction from you guys, and it will be actually very important that you guys are in the chat to kind of help the teams along throughout the game as well, and to make decisions about where to go on the board. So it's going to be a lot more of a community-based game this time around than it was last time, which I'm looking forward to. And our first live show isn't going to be for another month, so it's going to be on Sunday the 23rd of March is the very first one. Right, we don't know the exact time yet, we need to work it out, but it will probably be our UK time of late afternoon, evening, and Amy and her mum's think this Pacific Standard Time, morning, lunchtime. So yeah, that's what we're thinking. Don't worry if you don't manage to join in the live show, because you'll still be able to join in with the rest of the month, even if you can't do that. So you'll still be able to gain points for your team and everything like that, and watch the playback back if you wanted to as well. Yeah, so don't worry if you can't make the live show. Every single month, each team will have 6 prompts each, so we will each do 6 roles in the month, and there will also be an activity for that month as well. And the activity will relate to wherever you end up on the board. Ooh. Be it the main board or the extra boards, wherever you end up, which we will decide in the live show what our activity will be for the next month. You don't have to complete all the prompts or the activity, but if you do complete any of them, then there will be a submission form where you'll be able to submit what you have fulfilled, and for every prompt and activity that you fulfill, it will be 3 points for that. I will not be reading for all 6 prompts.
6 prompts and an activity.
And an activity is a lot. So
that is a lot.
We don't expect you to do everything, just do as much as you want to, and then as many points as
yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you more choice, actually, doesn't it?
It does give you more choice,
Gives you more choice, and I don't think anybody's going to do all 6.
No, I don't. Well, I bet they do, actually.
Oh, you know, there might be some.
I bet they do.
Yeah.
And then the team that wins the most points for that month then get a free roll before we even start the next game, basically. So at the top of the next live show, you will get to roll a D6 and a 6-sided dice, and then you will just get to move on the board. You don't have to do the prompt, it's just extra movement on the board.
Oh, okay.
So it should be a better prize than what we had last time. So there is some prep that you can do if you would like to in this month leading up to the first game, just because of certain prompts that we're going to have available. So there are 5 different things that I'm going to prepare for this game, and it would be good if you prepared for it as well.
Oh.
And anyone else?
Homework.
Yeah. So the first thing is a list of your favourite authors. Then if you make a list of 10 books that you want to read in 2025.
Right. Favourite authors.
10 books you want to read in 2025.
Okay.
Then I would like a list of 5 of the hardest books on your TBR. Like, if whatever books you want to read, you'll be able to get a hold of. What are the hardest books on there?
Like 5 go to...
5 of them.
5 go to Kirin Island.
No, that's not hard.
Oh.
I mean, like...
Anne of Green Gables.
No. Don Quixote.
Don Quixote. Don't. I haven't recovered from that 1 page of Don Quixote that we started to read.
No, that was the wrong book.
Oh, that wasn't Don Quixote. What was the one that we started to read that we didn't understand a single word because it wasn't written in the proper language? James Joyce.
You could pick James Joyce
No,
and
don't.
add that to the list.
That's not going on my list.
Next up is a list of your owned TBR, so that includes physical books, audiobooks and ebooks. So just a list of everything that you have.
Right.
So it can be easily randomised whenever you want or whenever it's needed. And then finally, just a bookish goal of your choice. So for example, if you have like a Reading Around the World challenge, you could pick that. Just anything that's personalised to you. Like you would have been... I want to read every Marion Keyes book.
I've read them all.
But you've read them all now. So it's not that...
So now I'm working my way through Charles Dickens.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of a challenging one. Maybe not just like to read all this author's works. But it could be. But maybe just a challenging thing. But once you've chosen it, as soon as the game starts, you've got to keep it the same. You can't be changing it up.
Yeah. She's very strict.
Strict. I mean, I won't know if you've changed it up.
Yeah,
it's all on trust. Cool, so now we can go over explaining the board. So I'm going to actually put a picture up here for you, and I'm going to pull up a picture on my phone to show Mum, see if it makes sense. Okay, so both teams will be starting on the start square, which is at the bottom centre. On each team's turn, you will roll a d8 and move up to 8 spaces on the board, whatever you roll. So from the start square, you can actually choose to move in any direction around the board that you want to in order to reach the location that you're trying to get to. So we do have 5 different locations on the board that once you reach those locations, they will take you to another board that you have to then complete. So we have 5 different locations. Like I said, we've got the forest.
Bottom left.
We've got the market.
Top left.
We've got the battlefield.
Top right.
The library.
Bottom right.
And in the centre, we've got the whirlpool. The paths to the whirlpool are actually one way only, as you can see by the arrows on the board. So if you enter the whirlpool, the only way out is south, down to the bottom of the board.
Oh, I see.
So once you're in, you can only exit south, which will lead you right to the start square again. The teams aren't allowed to be in the same location at the same time, apart from the main board. So if somebody is already in the battlefield, you won't be able to go into the battlefield until they're finished.
Okay.
But when it comes to the whirlpool, you can both try and get to the whirlpool first if you wanted to, for whatever reason. But whoever makes it there first, the other person is just going to get spat back out again of the whirlpool down south to the bottom of the board.
Oh.
So it's a risk. If you see someone else heading for the whirlpool, you might want to try and stop them to block their plan. but it's a risk. So to enter each location, you have to land on its icon square, or in the case of the whirlpool, you just have to reach the whirlpool. And then you will be transported to a different board where you'll be able to carry over any steps forward that you have left on your roll.
So for instance, if you rolled a 6,
yeah,
and you only had 2 left to get you into the whirlpool,
yeah,
you could use those 2, get into the whirlpool on number 3.
Yeah.
Where do you come out the other side from the whirlpool?
You go to the whirlpool board, which is a separate thing, and then you can move 3 spaces on that board.
And you don't have 3 more there.
Yeah.
Oh. I've not seen the whirlpool board.
It's not quite ready.
I haven't seen it yet.
However, once you've completed the task in the location board, then when you come back out again, if you land on the icon square coming out, then your prompt will have to be pick a book specific to that area. So you can be very creative with this. So if you come out and you land on the market square icon, and that's the end of your go, then you have to read a book that has something to do with a market.
Oh, okay.
Or something to do with shopping. You can just be as creative as you want. It just has to be linked to that area.
Special square.
Special square, yeah.
Okay.
But it's unlikely you're gonna come out and land straight on it. Once you're out and you've completed that board successfully, then you win the magical item for that location and you can put it in your bag. Put it in the team bag, ready to go. I'm just going to go over the different colours on the path and what they mean. So first up, we've got green. And if we land on a green path, then we spin a spinner wheel and it's going to be really kind of easy, broad prompts. So for example, it could be read a short book. They're going to be very easy. You can fit whatever you want in there. So you really do want to land on green. Green is going to be good for you.
Green is good.
Yeah. The blue squares are going to be slightly more challenging prompts. So prompts that you probably have to do a bit of research for. So read a book from an author from this continent, specific continent, or read a book that has this kind of representation in something that you've got to do a bit more research for. Maybe it's not going to work for just any book. Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then we have the brown path, and the brown path is going to be a spinner wheel of different genres, basically. So I'm going to try and have lots of different sub-genres on there to make it a bit more tricky, I think, and a bit more interesting.
Ooh.
Well, hopefully it won't be too hard. Then we have the yellow path, and this is yet another spinner wheel, but this will be lots of different randomized prompts. So, for example, it would probably be A to Z random letter generator, where you then have to pick a book by either the book title or the author, or a TBR jar where everything's completely random. This is the randomized square. Next up, we've got the red path, and the red path is actually a gameplay prompt. So it could be all types of different things, but it's very likely to move you somewhere else from your position.
Ooh.
So if you move...
Red for danger.
Yeah, red for danger. Not really dangerous always. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Unpredictable. And then whichever space you then get moved to, then you have to then fulfill whatever prompt you get from that square.
Okay.
If you move away from the red one, it could be that you do get a prompt on the red square and you have to do that. Just depends. And then finally we have the grey path. And the grey path means that you are going to be challenged. And I'm really looking forward to this one. So this is where, if you're playing along in the chat, your team's going to need you, basically. So this challenge is going to put the teams head-to-head against each other in the chat, and it's going to be best of 3.
Okay. What kind of challenge?
So it's either going to be questions, bookish questions, questions about authors, novels, books, stuff like that.
Right, so we've got to trust people not to Google it.
Yeah. Or it could
no
be...
Googling.
Or it could be about booktubers as well. I think I'm going to throw some questions about different booktubers in there as well. Mm-hmm. Just anything. So it could either be a question, or it could also be an activity. So go and find a book that is this specific thing. And if it is an activity, then in that case, it would be really good if you were in the Discord, because then it will be the first person to take a picture and post it in the Discord then wins the point for their team.
Ah.
If it's just a question, then it will just be entering in the chat, and the first person to give the correct answer in the chat will then win a point for their team.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this one. Like I said, it is the best of 3. So the first team to reach 2 points is the winner. but the outcome only actually affects the person who landed on the grey path. So if the team that landed on the grey path win, then they get a free choice. So they can just choose whatever book they like for that prompt. If the team that landed on the grey path lose, then they have to spin the spinner wheel of extremely hard prompts. And do something
This
awful.
reminds me of the Pond of Doom from the last
Yeah,
game.
you've got to have some jeopardy. You've got to have some jeopardy. So yeah, if you land on that grey square, you really, really want to be winning that, because you don't want to spin
Isn't
the
it the red
extremely
square?
hard. No, it's grey.
Oh, it's the grey square, sorry, the challenge square, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
keeping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really want to be winning that, because you don't want to be spinning the extremely hard prompt wheel.
No.
And then I think that's about it for the board.
Mm.
So I'm not actually going to share the extra boards until teams go into them. So as we play, I'll just reveal the boards then, so I don't show you everything at once. So hopefully it's going to be fun. What do you think?
I think it will be fun. I'll always need help. And I'm glad I've got a teammate this time.
Yeah, we've got teammates. I'm so excited and grateful that Amy and her mum both wanted to play this game
it'd be
alongside
so nice
us.
having them there.
It's going to be so much fun, and I'm really excited to see who's on which team,
Yeah.
because obviously I want all the elephants from the last game to be on our team.
Oh, and the pirates.
And the pirates.
Do you like the way the pirates keep getting forgotten as if they never existed?
What do you mean? Here you are in your stripy top.
Oh, is it too stripy for you? I've got an alternative one on underneath.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, that might be
Cover
stripy as
yourself
well.
up.
Oh, sorry, cover yourself.
So if you would like to participate in this game, then please do join the sign-up sheet, which is in the description. And yeah, you'll be assigned to a team. Hopefully our team. And hopefully we can win.
Also, good luck to the Centaurs.
No, good luck to the Centaurs.
Good luck to
No, we don't wish them luck. We're grateful they are playing, but we want to fix the Azari kingdom, don't we?
Oh, fix. I thought she meant fix the game. Yeah, the Azray.
What did I say?
Azari.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know who they are.
We want to fix the Azray kingdom.
We do.
We do.
Yeah, and we hope we don't get trodden on by a centaur
I know, I'm worried about that
in
now.
the process.
I only recently found out that we're competing against centaurs. It is a concern.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is a
concern of
concern.
mine.
But then maybe the Azray are a little bit like mosquitoes, and they can.
Yeah,
Biting.
Maybe we are tiny.
We're tiny but powerful. We've got a sting in our tail. No,
Yeah.
I don't think we're mosquitoes. Sorry, we're not the mozzies.
Okay, on that note, we're going to go, and we'll see those of you who would like to play next month.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
And essentially, Bea is on a mission to win this prize money for her kingdom, because they need the money in order to rebuild after there was a horrific fishing boat accident that basically crashed down.
It was too much. That was too much.
What do you want me to say?
A fishing boat accident.
What should I say then?
It's just a fishing boat accident. It's pushed me over the edge.
Okay, fine. I will cut that bit out. Stop laughing.
I can't help
We're not even halfway down page 1. Bea is on a mission to win the prize.
I wasn't even laughing. It's you this time. I wasn't laughing.
I ran this by Spencer. He okayed it all.
Yeah, well, of course he would. He's a bloke. Is it Azrays with an S on the end, or we're just Team Azray? As in when you've got like a single goose, and then you've got that's not a good example. Do you have to put an
Geese.
S on it?
Okay, we're Team Azray.
Team Azray.